Hello, single Scorpio, and welcome to your love reading for the month of November. This reading is for anyone who has a placement in the sign of Scorpio, such as Ascendant, Sun, or Moon. In this reading, I'm gonna be using two decks, one with Major Arcana and one regular deck. With the Major Arcana deck, I'm gonna be clarifying the overall energy for Scorpio when it comes to love for the month of November. So, let's begin. Show me everything that Scorpio needs to know about their love life, their partnerships, their intimate relationships for the month of November. Show me everything that Scorpio needs to know. After the end of this reading, I'm gonna be having a sneak peek for the energies that might be prolonging their influence for Scorpio from the end of November till December and the months to follow. So, let's begin. Position number one is gonna be you, Scorpio, when it comes to love in the month of November, and you have the Justice card. Position number two is going to be your approach when it comes to love, relationships in the month of November, and we have the Emperor. Position number three is going to be the other person, the possible person of interest, presented or presenting themselves in the month of November, and you have Five of Swords. Then the possible outcome or the potential that this period is carrying is the Queen of Wands. And the general energy that might be influencing you during this time period for the month of November, Scorpio, it's the energy of the High Priestess. So, Scorpio, the way that the situation appears to me, it's uncertain. The High Priestess, as an overall energy for the period of the month of November, tells me that things might not be completely clear or completely out there. You might be dealing with some hidden situations, something that is away from your sight, and you are literally being called to use your intuition in order to really understand what is going on in the love, intimate, romantic sector of your life, Scorpio. This energy also shows me that you need to be quite intuitive, trusting to your intuitive approach when it comes to all the details that are not presented in order to realize what the real potential of this period is. It's not going to be presented to you easily, or it's not going to be obscene or easy to see, literally. And this might not be the most comfortable situation for you, since you have the card of Justice as your energy. You are trying to find balance, trying to harmonize yourself with the surroundings, and you are managing, also you are evaluating everything that's been going not the way you want it to go, in terms of balancing your own actions, probably cutting off some negativity out of your present situation. It's like you are very determined to bring peace, balance, harmony into your love, intimate world right here, right now. And this is your strategy as well. It seems to me you put it a lot of effort to make up your mind of what is that you really want, what is that you need, and what is gonna make you happy. And it's a general approach that you have towards any given situation. It's like you balancing yourself, having a clear idea and letting this new approach guide you through a situation that I already said is not quite presented up front of you. It's like there are missing things, missing pieces, or the intentions of some of the people around you are really not that clear. So you, using your intuitive approach, might actually realize that there is no one really around you at this time and in this moment. It's like you just pointing into someone might be involving certain risk. It's like I feel you are determined to get certain person that brings certain qualities, and if you don't recognize them into the people that are around you, making you some proposals, inviting you to dance, you might just realize that they're not good enough, and it's a risk not worth taking. This is what I have for you, or at least some Scorpios might feel like that. Other ones might decide to take a chance, although not really being certain where this chance might bring them, but still might be tempted to just utilize a proposal, an invitation, whatever, something coming from, a person that it's, in my opinion, a bit shaky. Not only shaky, it's like a little bit not clear what their intentions are. And for most of you, I really see that you actually gonna use this new mindset to try to attract a better situation, a more unique individual, something to do with you really recognizing your own authenticity and using it as a magnet to alike people, alike situations in which you can actually balance things up, harmonize with what you need. Past disappointments are out of the picture, and you're really aiming higher for the potential that you know that you carry within, and it's worth exploring. Let's see what else might be coming for Scorpio in this period of November. Let's see what else Scorpio needs to know when it comes to their love relationships, love affairs even. Justice is clarified by Eight of Pentacles. The Emperor is clarified by Two of Swords. Five of Swords is clarified by the Pope or the Hierophant. And the Queen of Wands is clarified by the Hanged Man. Well, Scorpio, as I said before, for some of you, the situations that are developing, presenting themselves in the month of November are really not going to be easy. On one way, you will realize that you are putting a lot of effort, mastering your craft into love, partnerships, relationships matters, and you are willing to really work your best, put the effort needed to really become master when it comes to really finding what is the key ingredient, the key qualities that the person of interest might need to have in order for you to approach them or to take their invitation. In any way, I also see that in the process, you might really get, in a way, blocked, or you might really not be able to realize all the details, all the things you needed according to your general plan. It's like it's not the right time for you to really dig deeper into the smallest details and into the the very important details. It's like something is missing on the picture. Something it's actually making you feel more afraid than willing, or it's at least preventing you to see the situation for what it is. And as I said, you won't be able to see the situation as what it is because it's just not clear enough. There are too many uncertainty, hidden things right here and right now. And really the only way for you is not trying to see things, not trying to, find them around you, but try to use your intuition to point you wherever you need to go, because it's not gonna be so easy for you to see it literally. But also it's not a final, it's not an end, it's just maybe the approach that you need to take. In this situation, no matter what crosses your path in the month of November, you are actually probably gonna be attracted by people that are actually really playing by the rules, playing by the standards of the society, or people that are quite traditional, like being completely, not carrying any danger with their behavior, but are easy to read and easy to understand. Like classic behavior might be getting your attention when it comes to literally looking around you and trying to find who might get your interest, who might get your eyes on them. And in the same time, you can actually realize that something needs to go, a sacrifice needs to be done. It's most likely you find yourself sometime in the month of November in a situation that you are literally stuck and going nowhere. It's like no matter what you do, no matter the hard effort that you put into the love game, into you attracting whoever, it's not going anywhere. And maybe it's because something needs to be changed. You might be needing a brand new perspective, a brand new vision about your love life in general. We are under the influence of the new moon in Scorpio, so many new chapters are opening for you right here, right now. And maybe you will find yourself inspired in a brand new way for completely different reasons, actually, because of this not developing sector, this stuck sector in your life, Scorpio. It's like you will literally be pushed to reconsider all over again your approach. Not only your approach, your general values when it comes to love relationships. Seems to me that Scorpio might find all of a sudden that they wouldn't settle for less than the best. Maybe you are literally going to find out who is the perfect match to you in your mind, in your vision, and align yourself to such encounter. And since it's quite unlikely such an individual to be presenting themselves in the month of November, Scorpio, you might decide that it's better for you to put your horses on hold and not push further for this development. You might be still attracting this new idea, this new image of the person. You might be aligning yourself to it in order to really attract it, but then you might just decide that you're gonna wait as much as it's needed for you to actually make a move. So let's see how these energies are prolonging their existence and their influence for you, Scorpio, after the end of November. I'm gonna be pulling one card, and in this case is the moon energy. And then I'm gonna be clarifying it with additional 3 cards. Show me what Scorpio needs to know from the end of November till end of December, January, and so on, when it comes to their love life and the expectations that they might have to meet a very special person in their life. I'm gonna be pulling 3 cards. And here you go, Scorpio. First, the continuation of the energies after the end of November. It's actually quite similar to the influential energies for the month of November. It's like literally this uncertain, unclear, different situation is gonna remain for a while, Scorpio. And it doesn't mean that there is not going to be progress for you in this period, because you will have options through your intuitive approach, through using your intuition to realize what's really is going on. You will have options. You might go very conservative or you might go very wild. As I said in the first part of your reading, some of you might be taking chances, although they might not be really certain where this is gonna lead you, Scorpio. But in any way, having the devil here shows me that you are going to be seducing the situation to your benefits. No matter what is offered to you, you're gonna make a move, having the sense of control and feeling, strong desires, strong passions to just explore whatever is on the horizon. And it might be a very, particular situation in which you are not really being completely open about what you want to bring to the table, to the possible partner that is appearing in this period. Because it's like the energy of Seven of Swords, it's the energy of someone keeping certain informations for themselves, acting in the darkness, like not being literally out there honestly presenting their real intentions. So you might really decide to have fun no matter what, holding your real intentions to yourself. And you might feel also victorious in this way. But remember, the Strength card also talks about your inner demon, your shadow, your dark side, Scorpio. And before you enter any devilish encounters in the month of November and the end of November to December, just think about if you are not satisfying only your subconscious mind or only your darker side that you carry with you, because this balanced higher evaluation of your situation might not be met with such activity. You might be actually better off to really wait a bit, probably by the end of this year, if you really want to have the quality partner that you would like to invest time, energy, emotions into it, trusting, believing that he carries the potential that you needed. Because it seems to me that you might actually fall into the trap of your own false sense of control over the situation. This is how I feel it, and this is what the cards are showing me. Things are not really clear, and although you are called to use your intuition all the time in November and then December and so on, it's not necessarily that you will be able to, although you're using your intuitive talent to really find the right one. Let me be honest with you, because there is a little bit more temptations, a little bit more shadow, a little bit more shady behavior on your side, on your part. And this is something that you need to figure out for yourself, my dear Scorpio. Sometimes what is not given to us, it's for our benefit. But you need to figure out this for yourself, because there is a lot of temptations in your mind when it comes to you and your love sector and your intimate part of your life, Scorpio. And this is all I have for you. I hope, literally, this brings some clarity to your situation. Please let me know if it's the case, and I will be with you soon with your next reading in the month of November. Take care, Scorpio, and behave.